Hello there, how are you doing? It's Inioluwala Posi here. Welcome to this class once again. In this class, I'll be showing you visually some of the things that we've been learning, and by way of introduction, I guess I should introduce. So, I'm Inioluwala Posi. I'm a 300 level law student of Obafemi Awolowo University. I'm a web designer. I write and I blog, and I do some other things. So, today I want us to learn about how to install WordPress on a server, or how to install WordPress on your web host. So follow me. Yesterday I introduced some things about how the internet works and how websites and domain hosting and things like that works. So today I will basically run through some of the things that I said. For those that are just joining us, so we can catch up on what have been already been said yesterday. So I want us to quickly, before we move to how to install web host, or how to install WordPress rather on your web host, I want to quickly say some other things that I said yesterday. So yesterday I mentioned a domain, and I said that a domain is the name of your website, or you can call it your web address. Like I use the illustration of a house, like every house has an address, number 27 Odulowo Street, something like that. So also your house on the web, you can consider your website as your house on the web. So your house on the web has an address, so it's called a domain. So that domain is usually www.something, www.google.com, as well website www1 something. So it's usually a name like this, and I want to show you this one. Look at this one over here. We have it's usually the URL. The URL is usually written as https://www. Or some don't have the www. So we can remove that. So lawwub, this is an example of a website, lawwub.com.ng. So I broke down the things that make up a domain yesterday, and I want to repeat it today for people that are just joining us again. So and the domain is made up of about 3 parts. It can be more than 3, it can be up to 5. So I think okay, I know it can be up to 5, maybe it can be more, probably. So let me break down things that make up a domain. So I started as saying that a domain there is a protocol, which is this HTTP over here. This HTTP or HTTPS is a protocol. They call it protocol, and there are some websites that are not secured. There are some websites that are secured. Websites that are secured have HTTPS. They have this S. They have this S at the back of their HTTP. Websites that are not secured will be shown by the browser. Normally, websites that are secured, we have this lock sign over here. This lock sign will show you that they are secured. The ones that are not secured, we don't have this, this lock sign. It will already tell you that okay, connection is secured and things like that. So you can watch out for that. That's like what you can know. So we also have the main domain itself, which is the name of the website, which in this case is lawwub. So that's the name of the website. We have many websites that have many type of names. So we have different type of names. Now we have also what we call the top level domain, which is the TLD, which is the .com. In this case, it is .com.ng. In other cases, it can be .net, .website, and other possible TLDs like that. We have many TLDs. You can browse about them. You want to know about TLDs. So we have, in this case, it's .com.ng. Now I want to tell you something else about the domain that I said. So these are, I just mentioned like 3 parts, but we can have more. Like for example, let me show you this. This is the website that you registered, where you registered for this class. So we have HTTPS. Then after this, we have this ini.tiweb.website. Now these are 3 components. Now the tiweb is really the name of the website. Is that okay? The .website is the TLD. Now the ini over here is a subdomain. They call it subdomain. It can be a subdomain. Some websites have subdomains. You can also create a subdirectory. A subdirectory is when you have it after the TLD, like something like slash maybe hot or slash blog. So people host their blog on a subdirectory. It's called a subdirectory. It's a website on its own, but it's on a subdirectory. So I just want to mention that for information and our knowledge, improve this class. So So this is an example of the subdirectory I'm talking about. We have thaiweb.website/initprints. This is a website. Is that okay?